How you going? Uh, I'm going to apologize if you're just starting to watch this video later. There's going to be some colorful language, so be prepared. Man, what is it with fucking people these days? Like, seriously, people need to grow the fuck up. There are people that are supposed to be called adults and they act like fucking children. And these adults are supposed to be independent and not expect people to do things for them. Last time I checked, when you become an adult, you're supposed to learn to do things yourself and not ask for your parents or friends for help. Now, this is not about directed at anyone in particular. This is just the fact that adults need to grow the fuck up, and it's just we're in a world right now where we all should be like focusing on the future, and when you have adults acting like children, it's just the most ridiculous thing. You know, when you become an adult, there's three things you should start looking for. Number one, if you don't already have a license, so your parents don't or your friends don't have to drive you around. The second thing is get a fucking job. You know, you can't sit on your bum all your life and expect the government to pay you. Third thing is learn how to cook and clean. I mean, these three things, you know, all adults should be able to do. And if you can't do those three things, there's something wrong with you. Because at the end of the day, whether you're male or female, if you can't do any of those three things, no one will want you. No one will accept you for the way you are. And this comes to a stage where, you know, I have gone through hell in my life. But at the end of the day, I'm independent. I can cook and clean. I can drive myself around, and I don't have to leech off people. And I think at the end of the day, we all should be, you know, be able to look after ourselves. I mean, if you can't look after yourselves, then what the fuck are you on this planet for? And then there's people that are on here like they post they all depressive stuff like can't get a boyfriend, can't get a girlfriend. And at the end of the day, look at yourself and the people around you and you see why you can't get people. Not everyone, if not all males are dickheads, not all females are bitches, you know. This is what angers me, right? I come on Facebook, I post some weird shit, and you can see the weird shit below, whether it's cross-dressing or dancing or singing. But at the end of the day, I can cook, I can clean, I can drive myself around, I can go anywhere I want and not rely on friends, because at the end of the day, you try to do the nice thing by friends and say, hey, you know, do you want to go to a movie? I'll shout you a movie. Or do you want to go out for lunch? If you're my friend here in Adelaide, you want to go to a movie? I'll shout you a movie. You want to go to lunch? I'll shout you lunch. You know, that's the sort of person I am. And at my age, yes, I'm deteriorating in my looks, but I've got a fucking massive heart, at least at the end of the day. I'm not selfish. I'm a good little Christian boy that prays every night, and that's not a joke. I take one day at a time. I do know what's happening in the world around us. It is a bad place, but you can't live your life in fear. Whereas I've been bashed, raped, abused, poisoned, all that stuff is on my YouTube vid, by the way, discussing all that. But I still walk out the front door at the end of the day. I still walk around the streets, you know, for my nightly walk or jog, you know. People live their life in fear just because of, you know, something that happened in the past. As an adult, it is your job to grow up. You have no choice in the matter. When you become an adult, your life changed. And I'm sick and tired of these people that try to live off their parents and have their mummy and daddy hold their hand, or mummies or daddies, whatever the situation is. And that's not how life is. I mean, and especially if you're over 30, if you're expecting your parents or even any family member to drive you around or walk you around, that's just fucked. Grow the fuck up. For me, even though I lost my job 3 years ago, I haven't stopped looking. I haven't stopped going to courses and getting an education. And, you know, at the end of the day, and I'm going to get a job somewhere down the track. But these people that just give up and they don't try to get a job, they don't try to get a license, and they wonder why, you know, people don't like them, because it's their attitude. And that's a problem with a lot of adults these days with their attitude. It's just disgusting. I know so many people that don't even act their age, and it's just like so fucking childish. And I have to rant on this because it's a thing where, if you're not acting your age, then no one's going to take you serious. And if you're single and you're complaining whether you're male or female, you're complaining why you're single, well then look at what you're posting on Facebook, look at how you talk to people, and look at the way you act, because that's the problem. See, I see these people on here that there's two girls in particular on here that I have a look at, certain people because they post the same shit every day, and one of them just posts sexual stuff, and she wonders why she can't get a decent guy. And I've even showed my girlfriend this, like some of the stuff that she posts is just ridiculous. Like some of this girl is just weird, like, and she has a little sook in her friend, and both her and her girlfriend are like, every time they get into a relationship, it doesn't last long. And you think, well, if you're posting sexual stuff on your Facebook, yeah, look at yourself. And then there's other girls that are always depressed and attention seekers because they're single and they don't want to be single. And you have all these people go, oh, you'll find someone, or all this other crap. They don't give a shit about what you post under their Facebook. These girls are on Facebook because they want the attention. Even if they're single mothers, they post shit because they want the attention from guys. And I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. If I see something, I'm going to call it out like it is. Like, I know someone that's a single mum, and, she posts all this stuff about, how she hates being single, and, she can't find anybody. But then at the end of the day, people are saying on her own Facebook that she doesn't reply to their messages. Well, then there's a good start for us. Facebook's always been a social media thing where to connect with people you may work with, you went to school with, family. But if you're on here to try to pick up, it's not a good idea. It's just, I feel like girls know that when they add thousands of people on their Facebook, they know that they're going to get the attention they want. They're going to get their comments like, oh, you look pretty, you look beautiful, and all that kind of bullshit. And yeah, just I sick and tired of these people that just, like I said, you can post whatever you want on Facebook, but at the end of the day, what you post will affect the people that look at you. See, with me, people always comment on my weird photos that I post, and they love it. I've actually not had any complaints from any females about my posts, which is strange, but I don't post anything provocative. In fact, when I'm by myself like I am now, I don't watch like stuff that like right now I'm watching Teen Titans versus Teen Titans, and it's a cartoon. Last night I watched Abominable the cartoon, and I watched the Addams Family cartoons. I watch cartoons because at the end of the day, there's no violence, there's no bad language, there's no gore. It's the sort of stuff I actually like to watch. I like watching stuff with happy endings. I don't like watching stuff that it's gory and shit. I mean, like I said, adults should act their age, not like children. But when it comes to like children's movies, like that's a different story. We've all got a soft spot. But yeah, at the end of the day, you think I've got friends I can go and hang out with? No. I even ask my friends all the time, want to go to a movie? Do you want to go for lunch? Do you want to go for dinner? I'll shout you. Nah. So that's what's good at the end of the day. I can just go out and do whatever the fuck I want whenever I want. If I want to go to the beach, I'll go to the beach. If I want to go for an ice cream, I'll go for an ice cream. Because at the end of the day, I ask my friends if they want to do anything, and when they like give me the cock and bull story, I'm like, whatever, your loss, doesn't bother me. See, unlike most of the people on here, I actually have a fucking heart, and I actually give a shit about people. I don't take advantage of someone when they're down. Because there's a lot of girls on here that at the moment, they're going through rough times in their life, and I'm there for them, and they know I'm there for them, but they don't ask for help. It's there. I know people that are in relationships that are so fucked up that I think they're childish, the fact that they know what's going on wrong in their relationship. They're getting abused, they're getting bashed, they're getting cheated on, they're getting used. And people that stay in those sort of relationships, well, that's childish. I'm sorry, but you have a choice to whether go or stay. If you choose to stay and put up with the bullshit your partner's giving you, then fucking grow up, suck on a lemon, get used to it. Because there's a lot of women that I talk to, and I hear the same bullshit story every week. My boyfriend beats me up. My boyfriend cheats on me. My boyfriend's a user. Oh, I can't leave because there's a kid involved. Fuck off. Give me a fucking break. Everyone has a choice to do what they want in life. And if you don't have the balls to walk away, then you're pathetic. You're absolutely pathetic in my eyes. As a Christian, I don't hate anyone. I don't rubbish the way people live their lives or the way they look, because everyone's different. I don't judge people. But when it comes to an abusive relationship, then I have to say something and go, well, if you want to put up with that shit, that's your problem. People out there that generally want to help you. Look, I have borderline personality disorder. I have depression. I have so much things wrong with my health, but I keep going. And you know how many times I wanted to overdose on tablets or kill myself, And to be honest, my parents weren't around. I probably wouldn't be around either, just to be honest. But when I have actual, well, I'd say friends that care, but there's not many, I stay around, I don't cram myself up in a bedroom and just do nothing, At the end of the day, I look at it as it's better to be with someone than be alone. When you've got depression, people say, well, I'd rather be alone. No, you don't, because if you're alone, you will start thinking more in your head and you'll start, thinking about stuff, and it makes you more upset. When you're with someone and you're doing fun activities, then just for that hour or 2 hours that you're with them, the depression's not as bad and you don't overthink things. So that's why I say to people that do have this problem, it's not good to be alone. You need to be with someone. And people will say, well, I work better alone. Yeah, but what if you're with someone that could actually be there for you and actually talk to you and comfort you? If you have a male friend, and he wants to keep you company, fucking do his fingernails, saying, paint each other's nails, do each other's hair, for fuck's sakes, Let him do your makeup, And if you are down about your looks, do yourself up, make yourself look pretty. Us guys can't do that. Like us guys, we put on a pair of jeans and a shirt and do our hair, and that's pretty much it. With you girls, you don't have to have money to make yourself look pretty, girls. Just even if you just put on a lovely dress or a lovely skirt and put a little bit of foundation and a little bit of lipstick and do your hair, that's all you need. That doesn't cost anything. You don't need fancy shit. And I tell you what, and I've said this to a lot of people, if you feel ugly about yourself and you don't think you're good enough, put some nice clothes on, because it does make a fucking big difference and you'll feel good about yourself. And if you're just stuck alone and you're just doing nothing, go out and do something. Do something you like. I don't care if it's Pokemon or fucking walking. Just do something. Just fucking get out of that stage. I'm telling everyone this on Facebook because it's just, if you go through all your friends and what they post, it's ridiculous. Like, it really is ridiculous what people post. Like, I say, yeah, post what you want on Facebook. That's your thing. But when you post it, think about who's going to read it, what kind of impact it'll have, and if people are going to judge you for what you said. And there's I think the most topics you don't touch is religion, gay or straight or any of that kind of stuff, because a lot of people don't like gays, and that's the way the world is. They have their reasons whether gay people should get married or not. Everyone has their opinion on that subject. It's a very touchy subject. I don't discuss it in any of my vids. I might mention it once in maybe my YouTube vid. I don't touch that subject because I think you could probably work out my opinion on the whole situation. And I do have gay friends, might I add. And talking to them, even they were like, they're against the whole gay marriage. So that's coming from a guy that's had a boyfriend for about 6-7 years, and he said that to me. So at the end of the day, everyone's got their own opinions to stuff, and people have a right to have their opinions on stuff. But whether it's controversial or not, don't judge them for that. I mean, I know there's people where if if they know that any of their friends are against gays or any of that kind of stuff, they delete them as friends. Well, that's not a friend. You can't just delete someone because they don't share the same opinion as you. You know what I'm saying? It's like people delete people off Facebook because say your friend doesn't like your partner and they delete you. You know what I mean? It's like I've had females that I've been good friends with. As soon as they get into a relationship, bye me, and it's a sick fucking thing, but it happens. I've very very touchy on the subject because it's happened to me a lot, but it fucking happens, and it will happen to you. Say if you're a girl and your male friend gets into a relationship with a girl, if that girl doesn't like you, she'll make you disappear. Same with a guy. If you go in a relationship with a guy, all your male friends will probably disappear because he won't like it. But that's life. It happens. And maybe it's for the best sometimes. But if I had a girlfriend and she told me to delete anyone, I'd be like, no. Unless they're like a threat to my relationship, I would never delete any of my friends, especially the friends I've been with for years, because it's just fucking stupid at the end of the day. But yeah, so I've had that rant. The other rant was about the Melbourne Cup. Now, last night, and I said this probably last year's, every year, a horse dies or gets very badly hurt in the Melbourne Cup. And I say this every year that we shouldn't support it. And it happened again today. And I said it would happen last night. It shouldn't be that predictable. It's good that they're starting to ban greyhounds and stuff, which is good. Some states will not have greyhounds. Eventually, I'm glad, because the greyhounds, they get treated like shit. And now we've got these horse races that they've taken away the big things to jump over now, which is good. But I'm totally against animal cruelty in any sort. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I love my meat. I like my chicken. I like my beef. I like my pork. Kind of like my pork. But I don't eat like lamb. Don't eat lamb. I don't eat veal. I love my fish though. But at the end of the day, and this is what I said, you have a choice to be vegetarian, vegan, or eat normal. That's your choice. And people will, call you out on it. Vegetarian is one thing, but when it comes to veganism, for me personally, that's pushing it a little bit far. I can understand we shouldn't be eating meat. Totally agree with that. But it's the way life is, and I'll keep eating it until the day I die. But at the end of the day, if people choose to be that way, that's their choice. I personally, if I had the choice, I would want to date someone that wasn't a vegetarian or a vegan, because if I, like, say, have a really nice burger or a really nice pasta dish with meatballs, I want to share that. But if my partner doesn't eat meat, then I can't have that full experience. So, just something going on out there. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, at the end of it, it's your choice what you eat and stuff. But if you're someone that's on a diet or a bigger person, not always the case is to eat healthy. Will, like, say, people think if they're vegetarian or vegan that they'll live a healthier life and they will not put on weight. 90% of the time, just because you take meat out of your diet, it can make you sick, and it can affect your diet in general. Like, I knew someone that used to eat meat all the time, and they were losing the weight, and then eventually they stopped eating meat, and then they start putting on the weight again. That's just one case, but it happens. At the end of the day, you need your protein, you need your meat, you need your fish, you need chicken, you need your veggies, you need your grains, you need your milks. But when vegans, start going down that route, they don't get their meats, they don't get their milks because, it's from an animal. So, but my opinion on that, like I said, everyone can do what they want in life. But if you're looking to find someone that's going to accept you for the way you are, it's pretty much going to come down to, at the end of the day, your looks. I mean, most guys, I'm sorry to tell you girls this, but A guy can maybe accept you if you don't have a job or you don't drive. Very rarely guys will accept that. But if you have no looks about you, you're doomed. You're absolutely doomed. Because me personally, my ideal girlfriend would be she'd have to drive at least, and she'd have to look the part. That I mean, don't get me wrong. The perfect package for me would be work, drive, and looks. Honestly, I don't like smokers, but I have dated girls that smoked because they were good looking. But I wouldn't want a girl that smokes. Because as a Christian, I don't really approve of alcohol in general, but I know girls drink alcohol, and I understand that. But there's having a Chardonnay here or there, and then there's like getting absolutely shit faced and being emotional, and I can't stand that shit. In fact, in general, I can't stand emotional people because I have enough shit to deal with. My legs are fucking black at the moment because when I fell over a few weeks ago, uh, it fucked me legs, and it still fucked my legs. Like I have a bruise that big, and it's black. It's not the color of my skin; it's actually black. I went to the doctor, and he said that it's going to be fine. It don't look fine. It's black. Skin should not be black. And the blood that's going up and down my legs too, I feel like it's like cutting off. So I'm always feeling pains in my legs since it's happened. So yeah, not always go to the doctors for advice because I'd say if you go to a doctor, ask for a second opinion. Always go to another doctor because I shouldn't feel pain in my legs right now, like weeks and weeks later, and my legs shouldn't be black. There's a pic on here from when it happened, and you see how bad it was then. I mean, there's no scab or anything now. It's all healed, but it's all black. It's like if I could show you, hang on, I'll try to show you. I don't know if this will come up on the screen. See that? It's not healing. Like there's no scab there. There's no scab there, but that is black, and it's not healed. And then the other leg, you can't probably see it, but there, see how black that is? And it's not. It's like it's itchy some nights, and the itchiness always says it's going to heal, but the one on the big one there, it just like my whole leg. I feel like I can't walk on it sometimes, and it's painful. I was just noticing who has been watching this stream. Well, I've had my rant. Now I'm going to watch Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, the cartoon. Yeah, it's. I'll probably watch that, and I'll probably watch let's have a look. What other movie? Because there's another movie I was going to watch on here. We got 47 Meters Down Uncaged. I'm going to watch. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. If it's good quality, I'll watch it. And Scary Stories Telling in the Dark. All movies that are actually, apart from Teen Titans, they're in the movies right now. But I'm going to enjoy watching for free and good quality because I'm not paying $15 for a movie. It's just ridiculous. I will tomorrow night because it's Zombieland and I want to see that on the big screen. And I'll probably go see Terminator sometime this week as well. But like I said earlier in this vid, adults have got to fucking grow up and stop coming to their parents for like handouts and stuff. If you don't fucking at least work or drive and you're an adult and you can't cook and clean, there's something wrong with you. And don't use excuses. There's something wrong with you. So everyone should at least be able to cook and clean, at least. But most adults should be, by now in their age, should be able to at least drive. I'm sorry, but that's... You can't expect people to, Oh, that tastes horrible. So yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself because, yeah. I actually missed one of my shows. I was gonna watch Fat Pizza that was back on Channel 7 tonight, and I missed that. Did you see that? Did you see that? It just like popped up on my TV then. Oh wow, that's crazy. The moment I said that, though. Go down to there. I got Foxtel, so got Foxtel, got Stan, got Netflix, got the WE network. So And yeah, I've got to catch up on watching all my shows. Batwoman, Supergirl, The Flash, Doom Patrol, Pennyworth, and Arrow. So, no, I won't watch it without you. It's on the computer. We'll watch it together or something. And that's a good quality one too. So, uh, but I will be watching Dora the Explorer, Teen Titans, and 47 Meters Down. There was one that I tried to download the other night, but didn't work. It's called Last Christmas. I wanted to watch that, but didn't work. So now I'm gonna watch the wrestling and enjoy everything. I've got to shave, man. This is ridiculous. But then when you look at my shave, it's like that's supposed to be orange there, but the protective thing is fading off. So I might go get myself a iced coffee in a minute. It's weird looking at the camera because it's up there, but I'm looking down here. But yeah, if you're an adult, grow the fuck up. Doesn't matter what people have or own or don't have. If you have a problem with someone, then you're the problem at the end of the day. Don't judge others. Don't be fuckheads. If your friend doesn't want to do anything or reply to you, because most motherfuckers on here, don't reply to our messages. You know what I'm talking about. You're probably one of them watching this vid, and you're sending a message to your friend to see how they're going, and they're not replying because they're fucking idiots. That's all I'm saying on that subject. Actually, just like looking at, I'm gonna take a screenshot and put that as my cover photo. It's Teen Titans version of Robin. I'm gonna have to put that as my cover photo because that is awesome. You'll see it when it comes up on my cover photo. Actually, I just thought that's the kind of mood I'm in. Huh? Why does it start working? Is it under documents or is it under pictures? I reckon it's under pictures, isn't it? Ah, there it is. But yeah, I recommend if you do get a copy, watch the Addams Family cartoon. From 2019, it was good. Abdominal, if you can go to the cinemas and watch it. I wouldn't pay the money, but it's a good movie to see. And I've just uploaded my new cover photo because that's exactly what I'm watching. I'm not hiding what I'm watching. That's exactly what I'm watching. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Sorry it's been a long vid. Probably Susie and all my other friends will watch this later when they're not busy. So yeah, stay cool and I'll see you soon. Ciao.